We're talking about median price across the United States, and Santa Clara County inventory is still low, and median price versus income is skyrocketing, which talks about affordability. Let's get into it. Today, we're going to get right into an REWTF. Let me get to it real quick. Boom. This one's coming soon. The reason why I wanted to show you this is in case you're not in the Silicon Valley, you don't really understand how crazy this market is. Now, this is a listing I have coming soon. We're going to do some minor repairs. I don't think we're going to touch the roof. But yep, this is it's not as bad as this looks. I mean, there's little tiny things, right? A lot of these little things will be fixed up, but you know, for $1 million, this is being sold as is. It's a trustee sale, friends of mine, and that's going to be gone. That'll be gone. Yeah, I don't know. Crazy times, right? All right. Let's talk about, well, right here. This is the second one we talked about, Santa Clara County Inventory Report. Now, this goes back to 2018, where we see a couple spikes and a couple valleys. And right now, we're kind of hovering. We're supposed to have a spike. We're seeing meh. We're not seeing a lot. And that goes to show that pricing is, I mean, the demand is still there. It's not as crazy as it was back in this time frame. This is really where we slowed down when rates started first going up. And now we had inventory spike up, but then now we're back down. And it's a normal thing to see that happen, especially going into this season. Before anything else, constant reminder, title theft is on the rise. Guys, if you don't know what that is, watch this video or listen to the podcast or read the blog. There's nothing salesy about it. It's all about making sure you're protected and your elders are, your parents and your loved ones are protected as well. All right, let's see. Median sales price across the United States versus personal income per capita. Now, this is just a standard baseline number that they've been studying over the last 40, 50 years. 60 years now, right? That's 63, 60 years. And that's when we had the inflation of the 80s. And that was the dot-com bust. And that was 2008. And that's now. So you're seeing that it's pretty much an all-time high, 6.93, 6.98. So over the last 60 years, this is the highest it's been as far as affordability is concerned across the United States, average numbers. Now, you know, we're talking about that house that I'm putting up on market last night at the park with the dogs. And I mean, this is going to cost you that house at 1.2 to 1.3. It'll cost you $7 or $8 grand a month. It's crazy, right? So not very many people can afford that. Here's your median sales price of existing homes. It's gone down. Now, this has gone down from 410 of this year. Last year was 416. Remember when we had that spike? That was the top part. That was the most expensive home market in, I think, history. And now we're at 410 back in June. Now we're below 400. So the market's slowing down across the United States for sure. But I don't see it slowing down here. It is slowing down, but only because there's a lack of inventory. My guess is if the inventory was up right now, it would show the pricing. We would show pricing coming down because there would be a surplus of supply versus the demand. All right. This episode is brought to you by Know a Vet. I keep pushing this. I'm going to keep pushing this. If you know a veteran or you are a veteran and you have any kind of issues whatsoever, use this portal to help get some help. And if you can't figure it out, there are champions. Just go down here, click on it, and somebody will help you get through the whole process, from getting rated with the VA to getting mental health to what have you. We have all these different issues that we can help you with. And I say we because I got volunteered to be a part of this. That's why I keep pushing it. There's another REWTF. Look at this guy. It's a crack house right down the street from us. San Jose, 95136. It's north, the zip code north of us. It's actually a 5-bedroom, but I don't know why it's a 6-bedroom here, but it's a standard Shea home. You've seen it before. I've sold this house before, Purple Hills Court. This is listed at 1.55. They just recently increased it. I don't know why they increased it, but you can't even go and take a look at it. There's no pictures. You can't take. It's been on market for 12 days. Meth contamination, C County docks. Remediation process, subsequent costs associated. Home has not been clear of contamination and will be transferred to new buyers in its current state. REWTF. What the hell is going on? This is a meth house, and I think there was some kind of shooting spree, or some guy that was in that house went crazy. I don't know. So there you go. So financial intelligence, if you want to be notified of our upcoming episodes of financial intelligence, which is a completely different channel. This is non-sales, just pure education. Yeah, jump in there. Okay, so this chart right here represents, don't look at these. This is 40 days on market and 90 days on market. 40 days on market. I'm sorry, 40 days on market is 90, is red, and then 90 days on market is in blue. So what you're seeing here is make it bigger for you. What you're seeing here is in 2023, in August, we had a slight spike. These are missing numbers, which, you know, this is my data, so it's imperfect, but I'm here to show you that we're not seeing any major spikes. Everything's kind of going along right. And as per usual, as expected, we're seeing the 40-day inventory kind of go up, but not a whole lot. So what you're seeing right now is 642 homes for sale. Actually, the blue is 40 days on market and the red is 90, which makes more sense because there's less houses for sale. There you go. Okay, I just wanted to put that into a graphic form for you. REOs are kind of jumping. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to keep an eye on this, but it's doubled in the last 2 weeks. That could just be a opening of the faucet and an ebb and flow of the monthly inventory for bank-owned properties. So if you want to look at bank-owned properties in specific areas, let me know. I'm happy to show them to you. San Jose snapshot, we have 280 homes available for sale right now. Let's see if that changed in the last minute or two. Yeah, 279, one active. So that's actually 279. Those are live numbers. Closes last week, we had 78, which, if you look, it's been pretty healthy, right? I mean, 78 per San Jose, one city, that's not so bad. Closes last year, 107. We're down 73% from last year. On average, that's not right. Yeah, I'll have to work on that number. Average list price, average sales price. This is the averages. This makes more sense to me because these are weekly numbers, right? These are what you want to look at. Right now, we're $70,000 away from last year's average sales price, which isn't that bad. And that's the weekly tally. We are 245,000, but again, you want to look at the average. So the average is 46,000, but really those numbers are about Oh, no, that's right. 46,000. Median price is 1.5. Highs and lows 128 and 84. I actually saw one that was 50% yesterday. That was this one, Cabrillo. It was 52%, mostly because the agent thought they can sell it at 4.2 million. It really landed at 2.2 because it's Stanford. Only certain people could buy it. Only employees could buy it, etc. Average days on market is 17, which is 20 on the average for this year versus last year's days on market 16. So that we're trending upwards. Having a house on market 2 weeks is not a bad thing anymore. Still talk very highly about listing it low, getting it done within 7 days, showing what the market is, because after 7 days, that's when you start losing the momentum. So that's important to know. We have 80 pendings this last week and 64 cumulative decreases, which one of them sold. 26 back on market, and the last 7 days we only had 5. There you go. 12 minutes, well, 11 minutes and 30 seconds. So there you go. Today we talked about median price, inventory in Santa Clara County, median price versus income ratio across the United States, and that's it. All right. Tomorrow we're talking about U.S. inventory watch and how low that is outside of Florida. I think Florida's starting to spike in certain areas, and we'll talk about that. I'm Vito with Avatano. Thanks for watching. We'll see you out there.